together.
It is. Thank you for reminding me that, Susie and Ted and whoever else was going like this. I just thought everybody was saying hi. So, let's see. I have a scripture that I want to read because I think that this is key to learning the website. And it is Matthew 11:29, and I'm reading it in the Passion Translation. And it is, simply join your life with mine. Learn my ways, and you'll discover that I'm gentle, humble, easy to please. You will find refreshment and rest in me. And so that's what I'm praying for all of us, is that as we go about our lives on the computer, online, that we will have rest in him and we won't be so tense about it. Oh, here's Debbie Engelman. Yay. So we'll just wait for Debbie to get on and get going. And so this is going to be a monthly call for 4 months. We'll start out with 4 months and then see if there's a desire for more. Hi, Debbie.
Hello.
Welcome.
Sorry I'm late.
That's okay. Late is better than not at all, right? We just finished introducing each other, or not each other, but ourselves. And so if you want to just tell us where you're from and just a real quick whatever.
Okay. Oh, I missed the introductions. Okay. Some of you I know, some of you I don't. My name's Debbie Engelman, and I live in California, in the central part of California. I've been in the Warrior Commission for a while and love it. It's my family, my tribe, and I love seeing all of you guys. So there you go.
Awesome. So, well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to change your name for those who don't know how to change your name on the screen. I think it's just Alan and me. So if you put your cursor over your name there and do a right click, and you can go down to rename, and then you can type in whatever name you want. Full name, first name, God's nickname for you, whatever that is.
Is that on the participants list or on our screen or what?
What?
Where are we clicking?
You put your, I didn't. You put your cursor on where your name is, over or in the lower left-hand corner, like where it says Susie Marvin. You'd put your cursor over that and then do a right click. And then it brings up a menu, and you scroll down to rename. And then you can type in whatever name you want. And for this setting, you only have to have your first name if that's what you want. Sometimes it's good to have first and last, but not always necessary. Who's got a raised hand?
I was just experimenting.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
I don't know if I wasn't able to do that on mine. I could okay, I can click it on my name. I've got it now, but mine was a regular click, not a right click.
Oh, okay.
Also in the upper right hand corner, you can bump up there, and there's a blue that says mute and then 3 dots. And if you click on the 3 dots, that will give you that same screen.
Right. Correct. Either one of them works. Yes.
Susie, what kind of computer do you have?
I've got a Mac.
Okay.
That's why. Okay.
So,
and
yeah.
does anyone else have Mac? Ted, you have a Mac, right? And
Yeah, I
there's-
have a Mac and I don't have that up, but mine says view up in that right-hand corner.
Oh, okay, see, mine says mute and then the 3 dots.
Mine's got, yeah, both mute and 3 dots.
Yeah, I don't have that.
Okay.
Weird.
Well,
I see you're a Superman now, Ted.
and
Well, I just thought she said change your name to whatever you want. So
and do you have the Superman t-shirts on? T-shirt?
yeah, it's underneath this.
Ed has a plethora of Superman t-shirts. So cool. All right. So what?
May I have my question?
Sure.
On the iPad, where I click,
Yeah, iPad. I'm on the iPad too,
Okay. So
which is different. I don't see the same things. Yeah.
right. I think if you click right in the middle of it, it brings up a menu. I'm not
Okay.
familiar with
You,
iPad.
you can't click on your name, Way?
I did, but when it's come up, it's something, it's not. It's either change to focus speaker or that's it.
Yeah.
I cannot find or
You know,
and the camera.
I'll have to do a little bit of experimenting on a
Thank you.
on a tablet because
No hurry.
I do not know it real well. And so I'm going to have to just kind of start playing with it because
So,
Sure.
Wei, are you looking at the whole screen or just your picture within the screen?
My picture was in the screen. I tried to hit my name. It doesn't go. And when Mary say hit in the middle, I hit in the middle. Doesn't go neither. So,
okay. Well, we'll figure that out and then I'll get back to you on that. Okay.
no problem. You know
All
me.
right, cool. So, one thing I wanted to give you is just kind of an update of, we've been having some computer glitches lately with our website. And we met with our webmaster yesterday afternoon to find out what's going on and how we're going to get it fixed. So basically the gist of it is we have some old plugins in our system and they're just not happy anymore. And so we're going to have to switch out some plugin. I don't know what a plugin is, but it's something that connects something to something and whatever. Anyway, the basic is they're kind of out of date. And so there's 2 of them. And one is a pretty easy fix. And so we're going to try that one first. The second one is going to have to be done eventually, but we're hoping it won't have to be done right away because it's a little bit hard, a little bit more complicated fix. So as soon as he can, he's going to do the first one. We're praying that that will take care of it until we can get the second one done. And then the second one won't collapse before we get there. So anyway, it's just, you know, the whole website our website is only a couple of years old, but technology changes so fast that that's kind of outdated at this point. And so that is what is going on. So we want to apologize to everyone. And we get it up running as fast as we can, but it just, you know, it's something that we're working on fixing. Okay. So pass the word on to others as you're talking to them as well, that we are on it. We're going to get it fixed. So let's see. And then with that is one thing that I wanted to talk to you about. I'm going to start sharing my screen. And so I'm not going to get to see all of you lovely people, but then we'll start taking questions and then I can start showing you different things on the website. So I'm going to share my screen now. And there we go. All right. So can you see my screen?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes.
All right. So the first thing I wanted to explain to you is about notifications. And off the bat, all of the notifications are turned on. And so if you are getting any notifications or too many notifications, I want to show you how you can turn them off if you need to do so. And so one of the things that we're in the process of is revamping the notification. This is part of the thing that broke a little bit. And so it doesn't look like it used to. And so this is kind of what we're getting now. And it's not as pretty as it used to be. It's kind of broken down and all of that. But this notification is coming from us. And this is just telling you that somebody, and in this case, it's Crystal Easterling, posted an update on the Warrior Chat. Okay, and so then you can go and see what she posts and do that. Or if you don't have time for it, you can just throw them away and go catch up to all of them when it's time. So I am going to show you how to amend your notifications if that's something you would like to do. So if you go over to you log in, and I have, just so you know that this is a different picture than you see. Sometimes for me, you see like a bee, and that's because I have two different accounts, because this one is my personal Mary the Warrior account, and then the bee is my Mary the admin account. So that's why you see me having two ones. But so to change the notifications over here, if you can see where I'm circling, this down arrow right here, you're going to click on that, and you're going to go to account settings. And then right here, it says notifications. And so you click on that, and it's going to have all of these. And right now, they're on. So if you click on this, it'll toggle over and it kind of fades it out. Then you know it's off. So that's how you can tell whether it's on or off. Okay. And so you can go through here. There's quite a few different ones. And you can turn it. Did somebody say something? No. Okay. So you can turn off and on whichever ones. Each one gives you a little description of what it is. I would hope that you wouldn't turn all of them off, because then you wouldn't know what's going on. And part of what we want is to encourage communication and discussions and giving and taking on the website, as far as encouragement and ideas and all of that. So it'd be really nice if you didn't turn all of them off, but everybody's different in what they need. So any questions on this? Oh, and then once you have adjusted these, you have to hit save changes, and then that will save whatever changes you made, and then that's what it will present as you go forward. If you forget to do that, it'll just all of it go back to the way it was. Okay, so make sure you hit save changes. Any questions on this? Nope. All right. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is, First, I'm gonna, because we have people who on this call who have been in TWC for years and years and years, and we have people on this call or have been on in TWC for days and days. So so I need to know, does anybody have a specific question, and we can go that direction and start answering some questions.
I actually have a question, Cindy. How do you get that nice banner behind your picture on the front? How do you do that?
Good question, Cindy. Yes.
I got everything.
Okay, and here's another trick I want to teach all of you. Okay, so here, if you click on the yellow, it will take you back to that landing page. So this is what Cindy's talking about, this right here. And so this is two different actions that you have to take. This one I kind of call the silhouette, and this one I call the banner. So to change those, once again, you go over here to this down arrow, and you go to profile settings. Okay, then the green icon right here, this is for the silhouette. So as you can see, it kind of has a picture of a person. Okay, so you click on that, and they both work the same way. The pink is the banner going across, and the green is the silhouette picture. So as it says here, you are going to, your picture needs to be larger than 300 by 300 pixels and no larger than 1000 by 1000. So the idea is you can either drag and drop it, or you can click on this right here and go to your, wherever you have your pictures. I'm going to just put one in here just for this. I'm going to just pick that for there, just for an example, and then just hit open, and it's an error, probably because it's not the right picture. I apologize, I didn't have one out. Let's try a different picture. Let's see. Here we go. We're going to be Angela today. There. And so it's going to, because it's smaller, it's going to have you're going to have to adjust these. And you just, the way you do that is you click on these little squares and hold it down and just drag it out to move it where you want it and get it right there where you want it. And then you hit crop image. And then now that's my new photo.
So that's, how do you do that banner part though? Like the nice banner background that you have?
You're going to find your picture. So you're going to click on the pink, do the same thing. Select. I'll select this one for right now. Let's see if it'll work. Okay. And so it says that it was updated. So now we go over to here and boom. So it's real easy.
Okay.
You just have to pick out your picture ahead of time. I like to put mine in downloads, and then it's really easy to find it right there. And then and just have it figured out which picture you're going to do. Yeah.
I guess I had problems with the banner though. Yeah, but anyways, that's okay.
It might not have been big enough, it might have been too big. Let's go back there, and so on the banner, let's see, it'll tell us what the size needs to be. And it is not to exceed 3,000 pixels
Mhm.
and not smaller than 300 pixels. So you'll just have to kind of
Mhm.
try it if it, yeah,
Yep.
just kind of work with that.
Yep, that's good. Okay.
Any
Thanks. Thank
questions on this? No? Okay. And so I'm going to go ahead and, oh, and just as long as we're in here, I'm going to just, this is also where you can say, change your emails, your passwords. So if you wanted to change your email or your password, you just click on that and then you go here, put in your new password, put in your email, your new email, but always make sure you hit save changes before you get out of it because it won't save it otherwise.
Hi, Mary. It's while we're at the email. I have a problem that I received double emails. How do I stop that?
Double emails for
The
what?
same thing for everything
For everything.
except for the notifications. I think the notifications are only once, but everything
Okay.
else I get is double.
Oh, that's odd. Do you get two like front lines and two warrior updates?
No, those come in just one. It's just whenever there's somebody, talking. Like, I don't know, how do you say it?
The notifications
From
that
on the forum, Carolyn?
Yeah,
Like
on
if
the
somebody-
forum. Yes,
Okay.
Debbie, on the forum.
thank you,
When
Deb.
somebody on the forum sends me something, I get it double.
Okay, let me do a little research because I have not heard of that before, so I don't know what would be causing that.
Okay,
So
thanks.
I'll have to research that.
Mary, I was also getting double as well, but I've noticed so far this year, I'm only getting one notification. So I know what Carolyn's talking about.
Okay.
Every forum post was one. And then real quickly, since we're
Oh.
talking about that,
Yeah.
if somebody posts on the forum and then somebody else comments on that post, are we supposed to get a notification of that or just of the original first post?
Well, it depends on what notifications you have turned on. Or
Okay.
if you have them all turned on, you let's see, one of them is for if anyone does an original post, and then one of them is if somebody comments on your post. So if you make any kind of a comment and then somebody comments on your comment, then you're going to get a notification. But yeah, so let's look at those real quick. Notifications. So we have mentions notification. Email me when a member mentions me in a post. So if anyone mentions your name, you will be notified. Email me when a member replies to a post or comment I have posted. So if you post a comment or if you post a comment to somebody else's post and somebody posts on that, then it will let you know. Email me when a member sends me a new message. So if somebody is contacting you directly, it's going to give you a notification as well. If somebody sends you a friendship request, you will get a notification. If somebody's accepted your friendship request, you will get a notification. And then group invitations. And you'll get a notification. And that doesn't happen very often because we don't change groups that much. But if you would be added to a group, you would get notification. Email me when a group information is updated. So if anything, like when when I put in all of the events, those send out notifications. And so what, like this year, what I did is I had our webmaster turn all the notifications off while I did that, because I was putting in several hundred emails or several hundred events, and you guys did not want to get several hundred emails. So we turned it off. I did all my work and then we turned it back on. So, but at this point, it's a one-off. If I have to change something, it's going to let you know that there's been a change, there's been an addition, there's been a cancellation, whatever. Join group notifications when an email or a member requests to join a private group for which I am an admin. So you guys are not admins, so this doesn't really apply to you one way or the other. You're not going to get anything. And then group membership request notifications. Email me when my request to join a group has been approved or denied. And once again, this isn't really for you guys, because that's not how we do the groups, is we don't do it by request. We do it by what training you're in, or like Connexus hubs. We take care of all of that, so you don't need to. So all of the ones above these here, these 2, 3 at the bottom, all of these are applicable to you. Okay. Did that answer the question? Okay, cool. Anyone else have a question?
Mary, I don't know. I don't see it here. We had a digest. So all of these things would be digested into one notification a day? Or one email?
Oh, yeah. Let's see, where is that? Oh, I forget. Yeah, you're right. Let's see. I will have to check on that because I forget. I forgot that we had that. Yeah. So notifications.
That was really, really nice to see all of those things in one email.
Right. So notifications, it's a summary.
I think it was called digest, but yeah, it's a summary.
Okay. I'll have to look up that. I forgot that we had that. And so I will check that out because I am not sure.
I think we had a choice about if we wanted to get it daily or weekly, or I don't know, even hourly.
It had a daily, it had a weekly, and I think it even had a monthly. So, which would be kind of useless, but whatever. Okay. So does anyone else have any questions on the notifications? No. How about any other questions? No other questions? Okay, so I'm going to just kind of play around a little bit and just show you some things then. And then maybe that will get somebody thinking about a question that they might have. So let's see, let's go in. So now, do you guys, I just want to show you, up here is a quick way to get to the Warrior Chat. If anyone doesn't, if not, I don't know if everybody knows that, but you can get to the Warrior Chat real quick here rather than going into the groups and doing it all that way. And so in here is Warrior Chat. And this is where we do most of our talking and discussions and all of that. But it is, other people, depending on where you are in your training, what's going on, you will have most likely at least one other group that you're a part of, and that's your Connexus hub. If you're not in a Connexus hub and you would like to be, contact me and let me know. I'll tell you what hubs are available and what times and days of the month that they meet. And then you can let me know which one you are wanting to be involved in, and we'll make that happen. And then you would have that extra group as well. And so this is the Warrior Chat. Here is where the events are. This is all of the events going on for the next 6 months that are open to everybody. We do have other events that are scheduled, but they might be for specialty training. So they're not open to everybody. It's not that we're being exclusive. It's just that not everybody wants to know about it, you know. So you can click on that and it's going to show you. Make sure you recognize that there's many pages. So, and then they're in order according to date and time. So if on the same day you have there's more than one call, it's going to go in order, you know, morning, noon, night, time order. And then if you click on them, click on the name, it's going to open it up and you're going to get more information about it. It'll give you the date, the time. Sometimes it'll have a description. Sometimes it'll have questions to consider before the call. And then here's all of the Zoom link information. This right here is a link in and of itself. So you don't have to copy and paste it. You can just click on this and it'll take you straight into the call. And then here is if you're calling in. And then to get out of this, you just do the backspace. And so you can go through all of these. And then when you get to the bottom, make sure you remember that there's other pages. Okay. Any questions on that? Okay. And then,
Oh, Mary, just as a reminder, all the times are Pacific time.
correct.
All the times are Pacific time.
Anytime we are talking about a time in the Warrior Commission, it's always given to you as Pacific time. So just so keep that in mind. And then here is where you can find out what members are in that group, whichever the group is. Now, the Warrior Chat is the only group that has all members in it all the time. The other groups, the members go in and out depending on what's going on with their training and the year and all of that kind of stuff. So that goes in and out. But this one always is all the members. And so if you want to click on that, you can see the members, and it loads them based on when they signed up. So Alan was our last member to sign up, so that's why he's first there. And then if you want to add them as a friend, you can click on this. It'll send a message to them saying, hey, Joe wants to add you as a friend, and you can either accept it or you can deny it. And then other people will do that as well for you. They'll send you requests for friend, and then you also can either accept or deny it. And so this shows all of the members in this group, which happens to be all of TWC.
Mary.
Yes.
And also, if you want to send somebody a private message, I think that they have to be your friend in order for that part to work. So,
Correct.
Just so you know.
Yeah. And just and also know that if you are posting something on Warrior Chat, so if you're here in the home and you're posting something in Warrior Chat, just know that everybody is going to be able to read it. Okay, if you're posting it here, everybody's going to be able to read that. If you are messaging somebody directly, it is going to be between you and them. But make sure you're not posting something on here thinking that you're just sending it to one person. Okay, just keep that in mind. Okay. Let's see. So that's members call library. This is a really important feature. This is where we post our past calls. So these are calls, they're in order according to the month that they were presented. So we have January's, we're in the process of catching those up. December, we didn't have really any. We had like maybe 1 or 2 calls, but we didn't post any for December because of that. And then November, as you can see here, and then October and September. So you can go through these, you can listen to these as many times as you want to, 24/7. And so this is a great way to, if you want to really delve into something specific, a topic, you can go through and find all of the calls on that, identity or prophecy or whatever, something that you're really specifically interested in. You can go back and listen to these.
Go on down, Mary.
Oh.
You're up. Yeah, the training support videos.
And tell us about these, Ted.
The training support videos. There's different videos that you can click on to learn how to do different things, right?
So this particular video goes with foundation stages training, and I believe it's stage 3, 4. It's 4 or 5.
Great.
So to do that training module, you need this video. So we put it here in the call library so you could find it. And this will be updated weekly, and we will have more videos coming in under, not by month, but under topic. This is still a little bit under construction, but this particular video, I believe it is for stage 4 or 5.
Okay.
So
yeah, I had not looked at it, so thank you, Ted. I wasn't even sure. This is kind of Sharon's baby, and so she's the one who makes this all be in order and make it so it's all available to us. So we thank you, Sharon.
And if you're ever looking for calls on a particular topic and is confusing, or you're not finding what you're looking for, you can send me an email at the coach's Gmail address, and I'll help you find what you're looking for.
Cool. Okay. Any other questions on this? Nope. All right.
Oh, Yvonne has a question.
Oh, I don't even see Yvonne. Okay. Huh, that's weird. I'm not seeing. Go ahead, Yvonne.
Yes, I saw a group called Rising Up.
Yes. That is our men's group. Ted is the facilitator for that group. And Ted, you want to tell us about that group?
Well, it's very simply just the men involved in TWC have a group that they can participate in, and it just started just last year, and we're heading into our first full year, so we're excited about it. Especially since we've got Alan and Tobias and some other new people joining it. So
yeah,
just
that's
so
awesome.
Sorry, Yvonne.
No, we're glad. We're glad that you have started this group, because I think it's really necessary, and God is honoring that and bringing in the guys. Really exciting. Oh dear. Okay. That is awesome. All right. So we have about 12 minutes left. Does anyone have a question? Yvonne, do you have a question? We can't hear you. Yvonne.
So Susie hands is up.
Oh, Susie's.
Are you not able to see my hand raised, Mary?
Oh, only if I look at it.
I was just thinking that this might be a good opportunity to show how to raise our hands, and then you know where to look for if we want to say something.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Okay. So if you can you guys see my people? Can you see the people on my screen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ye-
So to raise a hand, I forget how to do this.
Click,
If you
click
go,
on reactions.
yeah, you go to the bottom, make it big screen so that the Zoom screen is your whole screen. And then you go down to the bottom to reactions and click on that, and it gives you some different options. And so then you click on it and it should come up. Yes.
Also, if you're if
I see.
if you're looking at what I see is Mary's share is most of the screen, and on the right side are little thumbprints of each of us, little pictures, and there's arrows below and above. You can't see that. It'll only show 6, 7, 8, 9 people. You click on the bottom arrow and it'll flip up, and you can see the people that you weren't able to see before. If you click the top arrow, you'll go back to the original 9 people. And the reactions will show up on those little thumbnails too.
Okay.
But if you click a raised hand, it brings your picture to the top.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's good to know. See, it takes a village to do this, folks. Nobody's got all the answers. I don't, for sure. Okay, so you guys, I'm not finding it. Where is the raised hand thing now?
So, Mary, if you look down across the very bottom where you have participants, chat, share screen.
It's right next to the record
I
button.
Okay.
Yes. Sometimes if you have it on full screen, it doesn't show up. So you kind of have to move your cursor around and then it'll show up.
Yeah, it moved it to the top of my screen, and I was down here trying to find it down here. It's at the top.
Okay.
Okay, gotcha. There we go. Okay.
It's another one of those cases of you have to bump it in order to see it.
Right, right. Well, I think I have a little bit of a freak out of that, because I thought when you hit the raised hand, it would just put a hand up, just say, hey, I'm here and I would like to say something whenever you get a time to move to do that. And it stopped the whole thing and said, this person has a question, and I was so horrified because that's not what I wanted it to do. And it was like I just wanted to crawl away, hang up. It was so embarrassing because I didn't mean to interrupt, but that's what it did. But yours didn't do that, so we must have that correct on this one. This was a different Zoom call, a different organization, and it was horrifying.
I've been on a lot of Zoom calls and I have never seen that happen.
Yeah.
It's kind of like so everybody can get in a queue so that the facilitator knows.
Yeah, that's kind of what that's what I expected it to do, and it was so embarrassing. It was too bad. So, okay. So do we have any other questions? We have about 8 minutes.
Mary, why don't you show us how to send a private message?
A private message in Warrior Chat?
Yes.
Okay. So let's go to Warrior Chat and let's get rid of,
You are in Warrior Chat.
there we go. All right. And so, we're going to go to, oh, you're testing me here. Okay. So members, and so I got to find someone who is, let's see. Is anyone, let me see. Okay. So
I think you and I are friends. I think.
yeah, I was just going to check. So up here, you can search for a specific. So I'm going to start typing Sharon and search. There's Sharon Rudolph.
Oh, we're not friends. In
Yeah.
this account, we're not friends. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
see, and that's the problem is this account, I don't have as many, oh, here we are in, this is your old one.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, that's my personal one.
Yeah.
No, that's my admin account. So yes.
So that'll work. So you find
Yes.
the person and there's just some of us, you know, that have more than one account because we're just weird that way. Most people just have one account, so you don't have to worry about it. So you just click on this message here. And then you can just start typing your message. Hi, and subject, greetings, and oh no, this is for another person if I wanted to send it to the more than one person. And then the message is hi. And you can add a emoji if you want to do that. You can add emojis. You can attach something if you want to attach. And then you just hit send message and it's going to send it to Sharon only on that one.
Yeah.
So go back to that screen for a second, Mary.
Okay. Oh, not the compose, sorry. Compose, okay.
There was this, see where the cursor's blinking?
Uh-huh.
When Sharon's name was up above it before. And it was kind of confusing the first time I tried to do it, is whether or not I had to put her name in that box or just leave it where it was and go on and send the message.
Yeah.
And I haven't done that in a long time, but I believe that you don't have to worry about filling the box. You just go ahead and
yeah, if you're searching for the person's name, you can do it up above. But if you're not searching and you just want to start typing, you can just do it down here and then it'll give you suggestions. So in this case, it'll be Ted suggestion, clicked on it. And the box, am I the only person who's bothered by this, that you can't see the typing box?
You can't see what?
Where the cursor's supposed to be. You just got to kind of click around until you click in.
Find it. Yeah, it's just kind of a grayed out area that you've got to click on.
Yeah. I mean, you know, it's kind of in the middle there, but it's not here. It has a box around it once you get there, but these up here don't.
Remember, Mary, we're TWC. We play out of the box.
That's right. That's why I haven't. It's like, okay, it's not that big of a deal, Mary. But for me, it is. Yeah. At first, it's, and then we can do a message, and then we can add an attachment or do an emoji, and there we go. We can send a message. Right. And then when Ted gets it, he can answer back and it will come directly back to me as well. And then you can look here to see what messages you've sent if you're looking for messages that you've sent. If you star a message when you get it, or you want to remember it, I mean, stars are something that you can use. It's a very personal thing what you use stars for. Some people use them to remind themselves that they need to go back and answer all of their starred. Some are, oh, this is really important information. I need to make sure I save it. Everybody's got a different way of using the star. There's no set way to use it. So that's something you can do. But you can easily check, these are the ones that I have starred. So I can go back and answer all of these when I have time or whatever. Questions?
Mary, I just want to point out, next to the picture, you can see there's an envelope. And if you click on that envelope, the icon, actually it's Angela's picture where Mary's picture was. Across the where it says groups overview activity to the far right, there's a picture.
Uh-huh.
And there's an envelope there, and that's how you access this screen if you want to check your inbox, because you could get a notification that says in your personal email that says you have a message in Warrior Chat, and then you can pull up your account and click that envelope and get to this page and find out and reply back in the forum, because you may know someone in the community and you can contact them on the forum, but you don't know their personal email address.
Right.
So that gives you an option to get in touch with people. If you're on a call with someone and they made a comment that you really liked, you can private message them about it and start a conversation.
Yeah.
So,
further the conversation, if you didn't have time to finish it. And if you have a little circle up on the sides of these with a number in it, like a number 1 or 3, this one is for notifications. So if you have a 3 and a red circle, that means you have 3 notifications. So if you click on it, it'll take you to your notifications and it'll tell you what the notifications are. Same with the envelope. It'll say 2. That means you have 2 messages. And then this one is for friends, friend requests. So if you have a circle there, it's telling you that you've got some requests in there, some request activity going on. And if you click on it, it'll take you to that as well. All right, folks, I think we have come to the end of our call. Is there any questions that you have? I'm sorry, I've lost you all in my picture. I can't see you now. Does anyone have any questions at all at this point? And so if you do, either save them for next month's, or if it's something that can't wait, just email me and I will be glad to answer you that way. Okay. And
Mary,
yes.
would you think about for the future doing this same kind of thing for Zoom?
Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah. And that's part of all of this. So next one, we will add some time to go over Zoom and learn a little bit more about how to do Zoom. Because as you can see, it is, there's a lot to learn. And so we can definitely help each other with that. So shall we pray? Thank you, God. Thank you for bringing everybody here. We ask you, Holy Spirit, to send your tech angels with these people as they go And remember, help them to remember that if they are having trouble finding something, if they are getting frustrated, to pause and go to you for help, because you know this better than we do. And we thank you that you're going to help us to learn this website, learn it well, so we will be skilled at what we are doing on this website. Just as we have to be skilled with the sword, with our words, we also need to be skilled at using this tool that you've given us. We thank you for going with us. We thank you for being here with us. And we look forward to the next call. And we thank you for all of these people and the blessing that they are, each one to another. In Jesus' mighty name, amen.
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 Thank you,
And
Mary.
Thank you very much.
You-
Thank you.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. You guys
Mary.
have a wonderful day.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
There we go.
Bye.
Now I can see you all. I was feeling blinded. We'll see you. Have a great day. Bye, Alan. I'm glad you joined us.
Been a pleasure.
All right, good. We'll see you later.
Definitely.
Bye, Shay.